Well, good morning again. Here we are, ready for another day. And today we're going to Leh, which isn't a big ride. It's we're leaving quite early. We're leaving about 7:15, I think. No, breakfast at 7:15. We're leaving at 8 o'clock. And we'll be there by lunchtime. And then that'll give us an opportunity to have a bit of a look around the Leh, which is a major city in the Ladakh region. Yeah, so I think it's mostly tarmac today, which would be really good because the old ankle's giving me a bit of grief this morning. But that's all strapped up now, so that's shouldn't be too much of an issue. So yeah, I'll catch you on the road. And here we go. The sky is blue as blue. There's not a cloud up there. It's going to be a glorious ride. Looking forward to it. Just waiting for a road captain to get ready. There we go. Trying to get the mirror down, won't go down. Discretion being the better part of valor there. So today we've got short ride, 120 k's, all on tarmac. And we are going to stop along the way for photographs and one thing or another. This van's a bit of a pain in the backside actually. I don't want to, it's like he's pulling over to the left to let me through, but that's a dangerous manoeuvre. Even in India. Oh, he's dodging the potholes is what he's doing. Just pulling into this canyon in here. It's just breathtaking. It's nice to be in an area where there's either light or shade. They keep changing, and with my reactor light glasses, it's actually a bit troublesome, to be honest. So coming to the dark areas and it's difficult to see where I'm going. Something about canyons, isn't there? High places and canyons. A place where there's absolutely nothing except views, and a place where there's so many different rock formations. Look at that one, precariously balanced there. There go the boys, going to set up for another camera shot. So we've got a 28-degree temperature again today, and I've got a feeling it's going to get a lot hotter than that because it's still very early in the morning. I think it's probably only about 8:30, 9 o'clock. No clock on the bike doesn't tell the right time. We've had a bit of a stop on the side of the road. Problem with one of the bikes, which they're fixing now. So we're just going to
take
he's
5 and...
No, I'm not talking about that one.
Yeah, I could actually use 5 minutes break.
On a curve,
Bit of
he was coming on my lane.
hard sitting on these seats all the time.
Going on his,
so yeah,
like
5 minutes on my legs would be good.
This side there is...
Well, I wasn't the only one who saw that 9-kilometre sign to Lay. James saw it as well, one of our other team. And that was like, feels like it was at least 40 kilometres ago. And so yeah, I didn't believe it at the time, and I was right not to. So we had a bit of a break there, sorted out that one bike that was an issue. And now we're heading forward, and I think the next stop's going to be a bit of a coffee stop. Seem to be at top of some kind of big hill. I'd imagine shortly when we get to the other side of it, there'll be an astounding view. I don't really know, I'm just making a guess there. So looks like it might take quite some time to get to the other side of the high place. The 40 kilometre an hour speed limit here. I'm not really sure why that would be, but maybe it's very dusty up here or something. Now we have another 5-minute break, which is actually quite nice. There we go. Well, that's not a bad view, is it? Move over here so you can see it. So this whole place is, well, you saw it on the previous section of the video. It's pretty desolate up here. Extremely hot. We think New Zealand's sun is really strong. In fact, it is. It's some of the strongest in the world. But actually, I think up in the Himalayas, it equals it. I haven't got sunburn, but I can certainly feel where the sun might be. It will burn you really easily. but it must be nearly here. Plaza. Hotel Lake Plaza. Look at that. That's a stunner. So that's the garden outside the hotel there. It's all vegetables there. They're growing their own vegetables for the restaurant, which is awesome. They got all these little flowers. I don't know what type they are. They look pretty though. So you just step out the door, you got the snow-capped mountains in the background. Garden setting if you can stand the sun. And this is a foyer. We're having to fill out some forms right now, so that's happening. Official forms. And there's the man giving us the official forms. There's Amit.
Hello, camera.
Hello, camera. That's Amit. Amit has been our road major. I won't call him a road captain because he's better than that. He's a road major.
Promoted to major?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We don't have road captains, we have road majors.
Thank you.
This is Tushki. This is Tushki. He's responsible for all our photographs and videos. Rahul. He's responsible for all the really bad driving. These two got lost before, Rahul and Tushki. They went out to take some photos of us and they got lost, and we found out later they'd been off-roading. So they've been naughty boys. We nearly sent out a search party for them. This is our little room, Stanis and I, for the next evening. It's a lovely room. It's got a lovely little balcony here as well, which is actually shaded, so we could, after we've had a shower, we could sit out here. It'd be lovely. Plenty of room to get the computer out and do that business. And then we've got the bathroom in here. Just what you'd expect of a bathroom. Nothing special. Lovely room. Well, while I'm waiting to get into the shower, I just thought, you know what, I might just have a cup of coffee. So I went to the little tea coffee section here and there's no coffee. But you know what there is? There's English Tetley tea bags. I can't get over it. I just cannot get over it. Tetley tea bags in India. Fantastic. So here we are down in Ladakhi market now. Not Ladakhi, sorry, Leh market. And it's a typical touristy type market. Lots of stuff going on. Some really interesting things actually. There's some little models of motorcycles here. And they're really kind of cool. The wheels all go round because they're on bearings. Just made up of nuts and bolts and bits and pieces. Very clever. And they've also got some yaks wool blankets which are really nice actually. They feel really nice to the touch. They're soft and light. Been lovely in the summer, lovely in the winter to sit under while you're watching the TV. But mostly it's just touristy stuff.
Okay, I'll vlog for you.
You're going to vlog for me? Go on that. You're the man.
Welcome my friends. Bob, here we are at Leh market. It's the main market, seems crowded and we are here to buy some souvenirs. And this guy, one of our co-travelers, Tetis, he's looking more interested in buying the whole market for his friends. And this is your guide and your friend Amit Chow, directly reporting from Leh market. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amit. And there you have it, that was Amit. Just check out that view up the top of there as well. That is so cool.
So, in case you didn't understand that, this is Lay Market, and this is the high street though. Well, kind of like a high street, no traffic.
You make video here, this side also. In my shop also, you can get
It's a
some
wonderful
video.
shop, sir.
You
Wonderful
are outside
shop.
looking, not you look inside.
You want to be on camera?
Yes.
There we go. Pretty girl. The people here are absolutely wonderful. They are all very friendly, very helpful. This place has got a good feel about it. It really does. It feels completely safe. It's interesting. There's all sorts of stuff we've never seen before, unless you're a Buddhist. Lots of Buddhist stuff. And a dog. Lots of those around too.